Хей, привет тебе, путник! Ты на канале GameXHack, а по-нашему игролом. Здесь я выкладываю видео о взломе ПК игр, а также веду стримы прохождения со своими комментариями. Присоединяйся к моей уютной ламповой атмосфере. Погнали! Мы продолжаем проходить игру The Invincible. Это у нас уже вторая часть. Кто не знает, напоминаю, это, соответственно, игра по мотивам романа «Непобедимый», написанная Станиславом Лемом в 1964 году. Студия создала эту игру, это Star Wars Industries, то бишь выходцы, в том числе из другой студии CD Projekt. Все знают, наверное, игры этой студии, например, «Ведьмак», третью часть особенно хорошо все знают, или, например, тот же самый «Киберпанк». Соответственно, мы дошли в прошлой части до того, что у нас ясно спасла, соответственно, некоторых людей, но они в не очень, так сказать, презентабельном состоянии, ничего не могут, соответственно, говорить, делать и так далее. Видно, что у них что-то было с головой сделано. Соответственно, мы поехали на базу Альянса, чтобы попытаться найти других людей и выяснить, что же происходит на этой планете. Ну, собственно говоря, продолжаем именно с этого момента. Напоминаю, игра достаточно медитативная, тут нету боевки какой-то, здесь все достаточно спокойно. Это научный такой, да, научный, познавательный, так сказать, игра на расслабление, да, медитативная игра.
Yes? I understand that no matter what I say, it won't change your mind, but please be careful. First, observe them from a distance, and only then take action.
I will be cautious, like always. Just because I'm acting against your orders doesn't mean I intend to be foolish, sir.
It's comforting in its own way that even in an act of insubordination, you want to remain professional. I'll let you know when you cross their perimeter. Once you've crossed, hide the rover. Behind a bend, or under a ledge. Telemetry observation will be vital. Once we know the camp's weaponry situation, we'll decide what to do next.
Copy that.
В данном случае данная игра не имеет русской озвучки, как вы видите. Приходится читать, соответственно, субтитры. Ну и я тоже их, собственно говоря, читаю. Иногда, конечно же, озвучиваю, но по большей части стараюсь свои комментарии оставлять только в момент, когда не разговаривают персонажи. Сейчас мы направляемся, напоминаю, на базу Альянса.
What was that?
I've set up a warning signal. Now you're near enough that they can see the rover.
У нас есть укрытие, именно здесь мы и оставим нашу машинку, чтобы на базу тихой сапой задвинуться.
Okay, the rover's hidden.
You've yet to find a convenient hideout for yourself, from where you can see their base.
Так, если интересно, то у нас по настроечкам в игре изображение все на ультрах сейчас стоит, да, высокое качество. Кому интересно, мы заодно тестируем систему. Соответственно, у нас сейчас вот такие настроечки в системе. Если кому-то интересно узнать, да, как игра ведет себя на таких настроечках, то слева у нас есть, соответственно, ЦПУ, то бишь напряжение на процессоре сейчас 51 градус, и графические, соответственно, напряжение у нас получается где-то 26 градусов, до 50% оно у нас доходит. Ну, конечно же, тут еще плюс немножко стрим. У нас ведется не через карту захвата сейчас, а именно через этот же компьютер, да, поэтому тоже надо сделать небольшую поправку.
Some object is flying over their base.
Can you tell me more?
It's 15, 20 meters high. It has an upright silhouette, and it looks like a balloon.
It could be a balloon.
And that doesn't surprise you?
Not everything that flies needs jet engines. What markings does it have?
RB1. What does it mean?
It's an ID number. Denotes an advanced scout balloon. How far from you is it?
Around 400.
Not as far as I would like it to be. Might have you within camera range.
Oh, shit. I think I'm too far away. It's a field base. Multi-module. For about several dozen people. Rather well equipped. Huh. There's lots of transporters here.
I'm not surprised. Missions with a large crew, transport modules are an integral part of the field camp.
Remind me, how many crew members were they supposed to send on the Invincible?
Over 100.
Great. They have a second antimat. As if the first one wasn't enough.
Is it active?
Probably not, but Proton alone knows.
What about people? Can you see anyone?
Not yet. I see someone.
Just one?
For now, yes.
Is that all?
I think so.
Then please keep going. You can assume that their equipment has already detected your presence. Or it will soon enough. There's no point in further postponing the inevitable.
Still, I'm glad that I stopped. I feel better knowing that there's no heavily armed military waiting for me there.
Me too, Doctor. Me too.
Так, собственно говоря, база Альянса у нас есть. О, зонд.
Too bad I don't have a white flag.
На базу Альянса мы попали, но что-то пока людей не видно. Возможно, они у нас находятся внутри этих жилых блоков. Попробуем к ним добраться.
We'll most likely lose contact soon. So let me be clear. Your situation is highly precarious. You cannot trust the Alliance or expect them to be willing to help. If things don't go our way, I'll do everything in my power to negotiate your safe return to the Commonwealth. Worst case scenario, we'll opt for a prisoner exchange. Until then, please cooperate with them. And during the interrogation, don't resist. Astrobiologists generally do not possess information that's sensitive to the Commonwealth. At worst, you'll give away the details of our last mission. Of course, it'd be better if that didn't happen.
Astrogator, I believe in the face of a common threat, we'll find a common language, and we can simply cooperate, pushing political animosities aside.
I hope you're right, Doctor. But even if we disregard decades of mutual enmity, we must keep in mind human nature. Homo homini lupus. Just because you want to talk to them doesn't mean they'll listen. I'd rather expect they'll be asking the questions and you'll be answering them. What?
There's no one here. I'm going. What have I got to lose anyway?
Your life, Doctor.
Итак, на базе виден робот, но никого нет.
The silhouette I saw.
Yes?
It's just a robot.
Робот у нас явно в автономном режиме. А где люди, непонятно. Людей нет. Так, контейнеры неактивные. Как-то облутать не получится ничего. Давайте попробуем зайти все-таки в ангар, да, и посмотреть, что у нас происходит здесь.
I'm going in.
О, прикольно, через дверь можно заглянуть. Даже пройти через нее. Класс. В первом модуле у нас ничего нету, это явно какой-то управляющий.
For now. I can't hear anyone either. moving on. Still quiet. It's eerie.
Модули не богаты на какие-то разнообразия, да, то есть соединены вместе, но чтобы у них прям что-то было такое особенное, мы пока ничего не находим, пара записок.
Everywhere, just empty.
Baffling. Who abandons an entire base?
I'm at the central module. In the headquarters.
You walked in, just like that.
Yeah? The doors were open.
Unbelievable. Just unbelievable.
I have a record of their mission. Each step, location, units, including dates.
I'm all ears.
Day 0, landing place. Their main ship's in sector AQ-28.
The Invincible? What? They didn't move it?
Seems so.
I'll try to track it down. Please tell me what else is in there.
Like us, they became interested in the ocean. They got there on the 7th day.
Quite late.
Guess they weren't in a hurry. Before setting up this base, they were stationed not far from here, but seemed very determined to reach this area. They dug a vast system of tunnels.
When did they finally get here?
On the 15th day of the mission. They conducted research and during excavations found, you won't guess, metal structures.
So we had no chance to outrun them.
Yeah. And they were already at an advanced stage of works when we were still in orbit. In the end, they sent a convoy to a neighboring sector.
So that was their last move.
Well, there's no information about their return. And maybe I'll find them there.
Highly probable. Do you know what the current day of their mission is?
They left on the 25th day. That's all I know. Well, I can't back out now. I have to follow them.
Well, it's your decision. Although I admit I'm also starting to wonder what you'll find.
People, Astrogator. They must be somewhere.
I'm sending a satellite. Soon I'll have an image of the area where the ship landed. We'll see if the Invincible's still there.
I'll continue to search their base. On the 24th day, they sent a convoy north to the sector. Oh, to the sector where I found Gorski.
You suspect they went after him, having detected his signal?
Oh, surely they could detect him. They could have detected all of us. But would they really do something about it?
Well, for some reason they left their base. I'm assuming that has something to do with it.
Or if they had something to hide, that might explain their urgency. Ditching all that equipment. They've got a device for intercepting alarm signals. There isn't much of it. Single record. The guy survived. Someone saved him. Interesting. Coordinates changed upwards, which indicates he was evacuated by air. The alarm signal broke off high above the ground. 18561.
754. Yes, it's Gorski.
You said he died during the night.
Correct. I did. I couldn't let you go back to those ruins.
Did you send the lander? When?
While you were still on your way to the base, Artie carried him on board, secured him. Gorski's in the infirmary now. The Prognosis is cautious, but his condition has stabilized.
I can't believe you lied to me. More than anything, I'm glad he's alive. I would have gone back for him, you know.
I do, which was the very reason why I couldn't tell you. I wanted to send a lander for him once you were safe. He wouldn't have listened to me otherwise, just like he didn't listen before. Giving away your tank, going to the Alliance base.
I admit, you had your reasons to believe I'd disobey you. Doesn't mean I like it one bit.
Итак, мы узнали, что Горский жив, и он уже находится все-таки на борту. Отлично.
I'm at the control station. Several units can be controlled from here. I wonder which... Oh, damn. One's unavailable.
Probably out of reach, or they took it.
I got the feed. But I can't get it to move. It's got a weak signal. Must be too far away. A view from above. It's a flying probe. I'm betting it's the one that detected my presence.
Can you extract data from it?
Sure, never too much data. Especially in the current situation. I just need to find a place to land it.
Попробуем посадить этот зонд, а потом вытащим из нее информацию.
Probe on the ground. Time to get into the records.
Этот зонд не активен, и остался последний зонд, который может быть управляемым. Так, итого у нас всего один зонд. Рабочий, второй нерабочий. Остальные нет подключения.
Force field's down. I opened the passage. We can follow the convoy route now.
When you're ready, Doctor. One more minute, and our satellite will be over their ship. Oh, we're lucky. Clouds are low. Fortunately, their ship's not here. Neither there or...
Are you still looking?
Not here either. Ah, bingo.
Yes?
Found it. They're still on the planet. Didn't fly away.
Good to know. Thank you. First images from this area. If it's been flying long enough, it may store important information. It photographed the moment of my arrival. I'm on the slides.
We already know that. Is there something else?
No, the base is empty. The probe must have just started recording. Okay, finished. That wasn't much of it, really.
Так, мы проверили вроде все жилые модули. Единственное, что мы в одном месте там в развилку ушли. Налево вот сюда, да? И не пошли направо. Хотя направо... А, да. Это получается тут прямоугольником таким проход, да? Да. Значит, мы там проходили. Вот он, точно. А тут дальше не выйти. Все, значит, мы все модули прошли полностью. Отлично.
Status? What's new?
Well, nothing really. At least not in the last 5 seconds, sir.
Right. Thank you.
Так, эти модули нежилые, к ним подойти никак. Тут какое-то было поле, но мы его выключили. Попробуем подойти к этой штуке. Проследите за конвоем Альянса. Так. Маршрут конвоя. Вот, сюда. Это у нас получается в какую сторону? Вот сюда ехать.
Yes, no? Everything's all right?
Yes, yes. I just need a moment to think.
As soon as you find something,
I'll report it. No worries, sir.
Теперь надо придумать, как туда спуститься. В принципе, по той же самой расщелине, по которой мы приехали, возможно, можно проехать на этот маршрут. Попробуем это сделать. Да, примерно так.
This mission drags on so much. Sometimes I think you're going to take off without me, sir.
don't count on it, Doctor. I'm not going anywhere.
Это у нас какой-то генератор силового поля. Но я не вижу, чтобы он у нас что-то мог давать. Люки все закрыты. Особого действия с ним какого-то произвести невозможно. Значит, продолжим свое движение дальше по маршруту прохождения Альянса.
I'm leaving the base. Going after the convoy.
Кстати, напоминаю, на vkplay.live и на YouTube вы можете написать свои сообщения. Их будет видно под камерой.
Time to let the night in. For my legs are heavy and field is not inviting. Legs become too heavy, hands become too weary. Down you go, oh bright sun. Night is not that scary. Hide behind the dark woods while we're running barefoot.
Интересно, что главная героиня поет эту песню, но перевод, кстати, неправильный здесь.
Well, I've got to the place where they were digging. It's hard to miss. They set up a huge machine at the center. It must weigh hundreds of, no, thousands of tons. The ship that brought all of this must be...
Gigantic, yes. Invincible surpasses any of our units, even the largest orbital stations. In my opinion, it's a bit excessive.
Oh, well, for me it's quite impressive.
That was exactly their goal, to impress. Such giants aren't very practical, though. I would even say that the larger the ship, the bigger the problems.
The excavator has a massive work area. They had photos of the site in the database, taken before they started digging. It's unrecognizable. Inside, there's a structure. Yes, a metal one. Similar to the ones on the surface. But these are completely hidden underground. Interesting. They found a sizable object deep underground. Stands out from the rest. It's not a part of the structures, but rather an independent, autonomous machine.
Also metal.
Yes.
So, a robot? Or something else that finally looks familiar?
Well, it looks a lot more like a robot than the other structures. There's also a couple of smaller cranes here. In comparison to the Colossus, they look like it's pups.
Yes, I got it. They have big machines. Bigger than ours.
Two modules were placed nearby. The first one looks residential.
Игра в Тетрис. Прикольно. Фу, в Тетрис. Пинг-понг, извиняюсь. Да, пинг-понг. Так, здесь, на этой базе, явно пытались что-то добывать. Добывали вот этих вот железных, соответственно, железные конструкции.
The second one is a mobile laboratory.
Так, у нас что-то есть.
They excavated a lot of different objects in terms of shape and size.
How far to that convoy?
Not far. Even if I make a few stops, it won't take long. I tried to arrange them somehow, to classify them.
Were they successful?
It looks promising. If they had spent a little more time, they would surely have come up with something.
And yet they gave up all efforts.
Прикольная конструкция такая. Так, это у нас уже выход. И здесь тоже. Это последний модуль. Там идти некуда. Надо продолжать движение по направлению конвоя Альянса. Но вот эта вот висящая на кране штука очень напоминает, помните, Матрицу, да? Там были такие летающие объекты, которые пытались захватить.
Give yourself a moment to rest, Doctor. You certainly deserve it.
Что-то в этом есть, во всяком случае. Возможно, здесь какая-то такая же ситуация. Так, немножко неправильно едем. Надо туда. Вот. Плохо, конечно, что все время получается так, что едешь вроде бы наобум, приходится сравниваться с картой. Хотелось бы какое-то более информативное. Маячок, может быть какое-то устройство. Вот опять же, у нас же есть мозг с этого летающего камеры, которая вон стоит. Могла бы хотя бы направление эта камера показывать в виде световых импульсов, например. Ну, что имеем, в принципе. Карта уже хорошо. В Старфилде и того не было. Соответственно. Ну, кто играл в Starfield, тот знает. Карта была там крайне ущербной. Здесь хотя бы есть маршрут следования и маркеры. Это уже хорошо.
I've already covered most of the convoy route. I'm entering a more enclosed area. A ravine, to be precise.
I see. Can I count on a tactical report?
Of course. A simple analysis of the situation won't hurt anyone.
That's for sure.
Так, пункт наблюдения. Наверное, здесь остановимся и пробежимся по нему.
The road ahead leads straight to where the convoy was heading.
Well then, what are you waiting for? Any doubts?
No, I don't. I still think we have to go there. If they're not in the base, they must be somewhere, damn it.
So, what's on your mind?
I can just drive in there, straight to the convoy. Or try and take a side path to remain unnoticed until the very last moment.
Bold assumption. Could be an unnecessary detour. I leave that to your judgment, though. It's your call, Yasna.
Actually, I don't think it will make much difference. I'm heading straight to the convoy.
Так, выбираем маршрут следования. Ну что, кто за напрямик, а кто за того, чтобы пройти немножечко с таким боковым карманом. Есть ли тут разница вообще какая-то? Мы, по-моему, сейчас следуем за конвоем Альянса, и фактически мы должны его, наверное, догнать, поэтому мне кажется, что все-таки лучше напрямик проехать, а так мы быстрее их догоним.
I'm nearing the destination. From now on, I'll be on foot.
Good. It's better to approach with caution.
Actually, I don't have a choice. The road is blocked. Seems like a sidewall collapse.
How typical of the Alliance.
The radiation level is rising rapidly.
Yasna, be careful. Of radiation.
One of their vehicles got stuck in the rubble.
Oh? So you've already reached the convoy?
It's only this vehicle so far. I'm looking for the rest.
Так, подняться мы поднялись, а спуститься? Спуститься уже никак? Прикольно. Я вообще-то хотел сюда зайти, посмотреть, что там у них происходит. Но, видимо, нет. Может быть, здесь как-то можно спуститься? Нет. Это наши следы, кстати. Да, это наши следы. Странно, что игра дает подняться, не дает спуститься. Ладно, окей. Не очень-то и хотели. Ух ты.
Time seems to be slipping through my fingers like sand. So much sand.
You sound tired, Jasna.
Because I am tired, Astrogator.
Главное, чтобы вот эта вот тварь сейчас на нас не напала. Но вроде бы она в деактивированном состоянии такая же, как и была на базе Альянса. Так, сюда мы пройти не можем. Тут путь закрыт. Нас фактически сейчас только один. Ну, еще одна, кстати. Их два уже. У нас фактически один проход, да, один. Надеюсь, сюда можем. Нет, сюда мы тоже пройти не можем.
Oh no. Astrogator. They're dead.
So you found someone.
I didn't let that thought get to me. Didn't want to. Finding them was my priority. It could have been just another abandoned place, not this.
What exactly happened to them?
Well, that's a good question. I'm not even sure what they were doing here. Oh, another hole. Great. I'm not sure if it's safe to go in there. Last time it turned out to be quite hazardous.
True. Maybe take a look around first.
Found the antimat. It looks damaged, but its log may still be intact.
Copy that. Proceed.
I won't get anything out of the other antimat. It's completely busted, to put it mildly. Okay. I'm getting into the antimat's recorder. What do we have here?
Если мы узнаем, что тут произошло,
Preparing for departure. The convoy's heading somewhere. Coordinates match the location of the base we've searched. All of the Alliance's semi-autonomic machines can be remotely controlled, right?
Yes.
In that case, they were conducting an inspection before marching out. The antimatter's in an escort mode. I was there! It's the location with the giant cranes. Right before they lifted that strange artifact above ground level. They're getting close to where I am now. They're here. Sending a probe. It's hard for them to reach the site. That's why they're trying to get there from above. Oh, they're tunneling their way through with a beam of antimatter.
How subtle. Can you locate the breach?
Looks like they found whatever they were looking for in that ominous tunnel. Of course.
Don't jump to conclusions, Doctor. Not before you finish. You need to know what to expect there first.
Shame. The transport's leaving. Those containers ended up in one of the transporters. I wonder if it's still nearby. Something's going on. One man's trying to draw the attention of the others to... I have no idea what's beyond the frame. The photo is such poor quality. You can clearly see the fear on his face. One of them is staring with concern at an instrument. Some sort of meter. Measurements are also strange. The electromagnetic field is in the upper range.
That's a recurring factor, which explains nothing, really. We're going in circles instead of getting you off this planet. Is there anything actually help?
Don't you want to know what happened, sir?
I do. If my crew was safe and sound, I'd gladly investigate it myself. Explaining this mystery would not only expand our knowledge, but also bring us honor and glory. Not to mention the exposure of the Alliance's incompetence. At the moment, though, I have other priorities, Doctor.
Next slide. People rushing out of the tunnel, running from whatever's in there.
But are we still considering whether you should go inside? I admit it's all very intriguing, but also too risky. What I'm trying to say is, I fear for your safety, Yasna.
I'm grateful for that. The situation is far from safe, true. But I've got to do what I've got to do, whether I'm scared or not. One of the antimats has fired straight into the tunnel.
And? What happened next?
There's nothing else. Only darkness.
Can't you see what he was aiming for?
It's ceasing to protect the convoy. There's a bunch of unidentified targets. It has trouble recognizing any of the 9,999 objects. The counter reached its limit, I guess.
Sounds like a major fault in the circuitry. Combine that with tremendous firepower and it means big trouble.
Total panic. Everyone's trying to escape. There's also a second antimat. It's shooting into the air.
Unbelievable. Both were faulty.
Astrogator. The antimat's new objective is to eliminate, instead of protecting.
What happens next?
The second antimat. That's what destroyed it. People are frozen with fear. They don't know what to do. It's firing directly at the crew. Shooting them. One by one. It's horrifying what an antimatter beam does to the human body.
I'm sorry you have to see this, Yasna. Regis 3 doesn't spare you.
Who needs such destructive power? This technology puts us on a straight path to annihilation.
Well, the Alliance will do anything to feel invincible, hence their flagships.
It's not only them, Astrogator. If I remember correctly, we're not engaged in open conflict. And yet, we too participate in this ridiculous arms race. To the death and beyond. Someone hid behind a rock.
How do you know?
This antimat has thermal imagery. Hiding from it made no difference. One man has raised his hands in surrender. If only a machine could take pity on him.
With a proper programming, it could recognize such gestures, but it could never feel compassion. No.
It killed him. The machine just killed him. Oh, fuck.
Yasna?
The last photo is from a few moments ago. I'm on it.
Bloody hell, so it's not dead after all. The machine that massacred the Alliance is still operational, and it could target you at any moment.
Let's hope not.
Perhaps it's best to hope. While moving away.
Согласен.
That's all?
What about that tunnel?
Right.
So? I'll go check it out.
I know you will, Yasna. Proceed.
Так, не этот тоннель. Значит, все-таки тот. Исследователи что-то нашли в этом конце туннеля, что-то опасное, и мы, конечно же, туда лезем. Гениальная мысль.
I can hear a rhythmic, metallic sound coming from beyond the tunnel.
Take your time, yes, sir.
I can't hear. I don't understand you, sir. The audio's breaking up. I'll get back to you once I reach the end. It's in Octan. Coming at me. I got out. Well, inside a cave.
Yes, sir. Can you hear me? Over.
Copy that. I don't feel too. My head feels like it's bursting from pressure.
Breathe, yes, sir. You need to rest.
No. No. I'm better now.
All right, then. Can you tell me what's in there?
Seems like this robot started a task and then got stuck in a loop.
What task?
Carrying boxes. It took one but never left.
Why do you think it's stuck?
Well, it goes in circles, using the same path. This place is full of metal bushes.
Same as the ones before.
Well, the lower parts of the bushes are fruitless.
So the Alliance came to pick the fruits.
I'm pretty sure the box is filled with research material. Those fruits.
Could you retrieve them somehow?
It won't be easy to snatch a crate from its steel grip. I'll come closer first.
Так, вот явно маркер здесь. А здесь ничего нет. Кроме вот этих ящиков, которые не активны. Иначе все-таки пойдем туда.
Whilst traversing this planet, I'm becoming more and more convinced that what I know is not the same as what exists. What can exist.
I must admit it's an interesting thought. And quite disturbing.
I think their crew took some soil samples. There's this chipped rock, revealing what lies beneath the surface.
Which is more metal?
Yes, a metal interior. Roots are exposed as well. They're not embedded in any rock, but in a tissue-like alloy.
Little bushes growing out of metal soil.
Yeah, that's one way of putting it.
So, all the bushes in this area, and there are plenty of them as I understand, appear to grow on the rock, but deep down their roots are embedded in metal. Perhaps you should take a closer look at them, Doctor.
I'm checking. Give me a sec.
Perfect.
Everything matches. There's metal all around. And the bushes have a direct connection with the whole system.
Interesting. Sounds similar.
To the structures I saw following Gorski. Yes. Huh. Perhaps it's... looks like two generations. One, old, dead, a relic. Second, these bushes grew in the remains of the former generation.
Hang on. Are you saying that this new generation is alive? And the old one used to be alive?
We can't rule it out.
And you say that as a biologist? I haven't heard you mention cells, membranes, organs, or green bodies, which leads me to one conclusion. That thing is not alive, Doctor.
Well, we're used to calling all life proteinaceous, especially ourselves. But that's on Earth. The universe doesn't give a damn about our classifications.
Yasna, are you abandoning your profession? All you have learned, discovered, researched so far?
I'm just opening up to the unknown. Shit! I can't handle it anymore. Disappeared.
You must have broken its loop.
I didn't.
Well, you must have done something. Never mind. We'll try to locate it. But first of all, get out of there now.
I found the robot. It hasn't gone far.
Good. Please follow it.
It's getting up.
What? The robot?
No, the antimat.
You need to act fast. Move, Yasna. But
No.
Yasna? Are you alive?
Yes. It destroyed the robot.
What's it doing now?
Oh no. Novic, you're a fine astrogate. You always have been.
What are you saying, Doctor?
You've always been a great support for the entire crew.
No. Don't die on me now. I'm begging you. Don't give up. You can't. You can't. I failed you. Sorry. I'm so fucking sorry. It's all my fault. You hear me? All mine. It was my decision. I decided to accept this mission.
How did I survive? Wait. You said you had a choice.
Yes. You're alive.
If you could reject it, why didn't you?
After a series of successful missions, are you safe now?
Safe enough.
And the antimat?
He decided not to shoot me after all. Please continue, sir. I'm all ears.
You will agree that we were doing very well. Outstanding results.
That's how it ought to end. Well.
Yes, I fully agree, but then it seemed this could have been the crowning achievement of the entire expedition. Just imagine.
You could have at least asked us.
I did wrong. I know that now. I will never forgive myself for it. Neither do I expect you to.
Oh, to hell with it. I can't really blame you. After all, you're the commander. It's your job to make decisions like that. And live with the consequences.
Right. It means a lot to hear that from you, Yasna. Thank you. So, what do we do now? Will you finally let me send Hopper for you?
I can't just fly away. Now more than ever. I won't rest until I find out what happened to our people and what we can do to aid them. For now, you can forget about the research material. The only thing left of the Arctan is its feet.
Considering all the factors, I would assume everyone in the convoy is dead. If there's anything more to learn, it's from the recording devices. The first antimat told us a lot. The second one is destroyed. You spoke about the probe. should be a valuable source of information. And the rovers, are they on the convoy list?
Huh. It's cooled down. Actually, it's right in front of me.
Труп. Снова труп. Одни трупы.
Why even bother with security measures when they just leave keys in locks anyway? So, let's hear it.
Hello, base. This is Antka. Hello, Antka. Tesla here. I can hear you. Reporting. 25th day of the mission, 7:15 a.m. We arrived.
I saw it on the
We
slides.
encountered a terrain obstacle, but it has been removed.
You can skip ahead if you would.
We've established permanent access to the extraction site, separated the material for research. Now we're securing the first transport. Dr. Boza and Osterhaus have already begun their preliminary research here on site. Gotcha. I'm passing it on. Let us know if there are any updates. Of course. Over and out.
There's more.
Base, come in. Dr. Boza wants to talk with you. Tesla here. Over. We have a sort of... Hello, convoy. Antka, come in. Are you there? Yes, I'm here. We're finishing loading. Preparing to depart. Don't!
Gets tense.
Leave the material behind and return to the base. But why? What happened? Scouts came back from this whole city. Tesla? What's going on? Hello? Tesla, come in. Navigator speaking. Don't take anything. Just get out of there. Immediately. That's an order.
Last saved recording.
Amazing. Microbots grouping and flying together, similar to flies, capable of affecting other machines, even to the point that those affected become dangerous to humans.
The microbots, they must be dangerous as well. I don't know how, but not all people were killed by larger robots.
I think I figured it out, partially at least. The Alliance scientists were very clear that all of this had to do with an electromagnetic field, the field emitted by these flies. When people displayed disturbing symptoms, field measurements showed above average values. At first I thought it was a sensoric malfunction. After all, the machines were broken. It turns out that field damaged them. So all the malfunctions occurred afterward.
Why didn't I think of it sooner? Prolonged exposure to strong electromagnetic fields can be harmful to the human brain. Usually it concerns the long-term effects, months and years of unfavorable conditions.
Please elaborate, Doctor. What sort of effects?
Various brain dysfunctions. It may even lead to the arrest of vital organs.
So that's how... Merit.
Most probably. Another known effect of the EM field is memory loss. The human organism continues to function normally, but the human being as such is helpless, vulnerable. Like a baby, they don't understand the world around them.
Can such a person learn the world anew?
I can't be sure. There's no precedence. Even if there is room for development, learning everything all over, they won't remember anything. Even language, their past, our voyages together. Let's face it, this new life of theirs will be far from normal. They'll be aged children, walking curiosities, oddities, lab rats. All that made them gone to hell.
Perhaps researching those flies will help us to better aid our people. We're theorizing for now. Be worth examining. Confirm at least.
Got it, Astrogator. I'll search for those containers of flies. I've located one of the transporters, sir. Please don't celebrate yet, though. strange has happened to it.
Get to the point, please. What's wrong with it?
The outer shell is damaged. There are holes everywhere.
Like, from bullets?
No, it looks like it's been corroded by strong acid. The door to the cargo bay has budged a little, but it won't open fully. It's too awkward to squeeze in. The whole vehicle is just stuffed with bushes.
But can you see past them?
Not quite yet. Now. I can see broken containers. No sign of the flies.
Just plenty of bushes.
You have some theories, sir?
Everything that comes to my mind seems absurd.
You go ahead, sir. As I see it, no idea is too absurd right now.
I haven't quite thought it through. Not yet. Maybe after I listen to your assessment.
Well, look, I think it might work like this. The bushes and flies have a symbiotic relationship. I even consider that the flies are part of the bushes. Just like the fruits. If the flies can fly, they behave more like insects, and the bushes like plants.
I see we're getting back to biological analogies. According to your profession, do I correctly conclude that you are confident that this can be a life form?
Given the age of the oldest forms and the evidence of continued activity, differentiation, a particular drive towards miniaturization, improvement, and lethal effectiveness, I dare say that we are dealing with an evolution here. Far longer than that of human. Also very different. And dead.
Necroevolution.
Bushes already protrude from the holes.
I don't get it. Those bushes again. Mortuus evolutionis. Here I thought it was all coming together. I still don't understand where this change is coming from.
We figured out that bushes can consume metal to build their own tissue. Maybe that's what's happened here.
Bushes ate the metal shell.
What if I said that the flies and bushes are the same thing, but in different forms? When they need to move, they develop moving parts, the flies. When they need to multiply, expand their volume, they settle on the metal substrate, form bushes, absorb raw material, and they are again ready to transform and relocate to a new source, and so on and so forth.
And I can tell you it's the most sophisticated form of being I've ever heard of, with all the skepticism that comes with it.
The second transporter is under a force field. It's hovering above the ground.
So it is operational. Probably also in better shape than the other one.
It certainly looks better.
The cargo may be intact then.
The force field melted adjacent rocks.
They had to run the generator on full power. They were defending themselves after all.
From the swarm of flies, I presume.
We don't know how large it was. They didn't capitulate. That's a good sign.
Well, I don't know that. So far, I can only confirm that the field has not dissipated. Yet. There are powerful emitters in the center. Similar to those on energobots.
Emitters only? Do they look like they're buried in the ground?
Yeah.
Then you're looking at the top of the energobot. Well, look carefully. Energobots can bury themselves in such a way that only the emitters protrude from the surface.
I know how to get inside. Under this field.
Will you dig a tunnel?
I won't have to. There's already an entrance. I just need to get to it.
Попробуем пробраться в эту брешь. Похоже, справа это и было как раз, да, вот он, видно на карте, обход в этот пузырь. Пузырь силового поля все равно мы по-другому как-то пройти не сможем. Это единственный проход. Тем более нас туда не пустили, когда мы недавно тут пытались пройти. Наверное, сейчас откроется, да? Открылся. Все больше и больше узнаем по сюжету, что в данном случае есть какая-то органика, которая все убивает. И, как мы видим, она связана с этими растениями. Некроорганика, да, то есть она немножко по-другому.
Agreed. You should move on.
That's not quite what I meant. But yeah, I probably should. Astrogator, I found their probe. Looks like it hid from the flies. Or just ended up here by pure luck.
Luck indeed. This registry could be valuable, especially if it managed to photograph everything from a greater distance.
Oh, that didn't work. It flew away.
Is it scared of you too?
I'd rather say that my lack of authorization is more of a problem than me being scary. I won't be able to bring the probe down unless I find a working controller. I got inside the field. Do you copy, sir?
Of course. The force field doesn't block radio waves. I suggest the following. If this transporter is actually running, it doesn't make any sense to take out the containers and carry them with you. You're going to take the whole transport. You'll have the flies in large numbers and a powerful means of transport that can fly over terrain inaccessible to the rover. But before you leave, you need to take down the force field. So first, the Energobot, turning off the force field, then transporter, departure. All clear?
All good and clear as the sky is blue. Just waiting for things to go sideways.
Is the probe still with you?
Yep, it's here.
Как попасть внутрь силового поля мы нашли. Отлично.
Just as I thought. The equipment's still active, but everyone here's dead.
Все моргает. Научная фантастика прям на максималках.
The field is no longer a problem. Disabled.
Perfect. All that's left is to get the flies out of there.
Придумайте, как попасть внутрь силового поля. Ну, мы попали вообще-то, в принципе. Теперь. Что мы тут должны забрать? Не совсем вижу. Что конкретно.
Send shivers down your spine.
I know it's hard getting used to the sight of corpses.
It's more than that. I'm starting to understand the suffering they felt in their final moments. They were left to fend for themselves, yet unable to do so. This one man, he even ate parts of his suit, trying to survive.
Так, ну это же не просто так, наверное, мы открыли, да? Наверное, все-таки здесь что-то нужно забрать. Закрыть дверь мы не можем. Внутри генератора, в общем-то, ничего такого мы не видим. Ну, я, во всяком случае, не вижу. Никаких вещей, за которые можно было бы приложиться. Нет. Ладно. Предлагаю идти дальше. Все-таки у нас есть работающий какой-то транспортер. Возможно, мы на нем сможем что-то сделать. А может даже двигаться.
Does Regis 3 feel like a hot stove?
Sometimes. I'm climbing onto the hovering transporter.
Before you leave, though, please check that the cargo is intact.
All good. I hope. Will this really help our people, Astrogator?
It will, I'm sure. So, what? Off we go? Yasna, what are you wondering about?
What if we're making a mistake? Maybe I shouldn't take the flies off Regis. Maybe it's better to leave them alone. Here, where they belong.
What are you...
I just worry that we might spread this threat. And the tragedy of one planet becomes a tragedy of entire galaxies. Not to mention, all humanity.
Forgive me, Doctor, but that sounds a bit overdramatic. We can handle some mechanical flies. Humanity survived worse.
And you sound like a fool, sir. How can you be so sure? We were clueless just a moment ago. We've only just begun to understand what's going on. But you already know how to handle it.
Yasna, I promise you, we'll analyze everything thoroughly. Now we need to focus on getting you out of there. Can we at least agree on that?
Yes. First, though, I'd like to check the cargo.
Very well. Just hurry up.
I must admit, they look amazing.
Yasna, what have you done?
I'm watching them, nothing more. Don't worry, sir.
What? Some goddamn black hole has opened in the stratosphere. And you say not to worry. Just look outside, Doctor. See for yourself.
It's no wonder, sir, how large a group of these flies could be. I can tell you, it can be gigantic.
I know. I can see it from fucking orbit. What are you waiting for? Get out of there.
Валим, валим, валим. Надеюсь, кабина выдержит. Нет, кабина не выдержала. Похоже, нам хана.
Hello, Dragonfly. I fell, but everything's all right. I'm fine. Oh shit! That's right. They're alive. These bushes. Something's flying out of them. It's those creatures. They're the ones doing it.
Fuck! The same thing over and over again! No wonder we finally ran out of luck. Too much of this damn curiosity.
I don't know if I should interrupt your speech, sir. It is quite interesting to listen to.
Yes, sir. This is too much. I've asked you how many times already?
Please forgive me, Astrogator, for continuing to, well, be alive.
You know that's not what I meant.
If it weren't for me, you could have just flown away, sir.
That's not true, Doctor.
At least we learnt the truth about this planet and the inorganic beings that inhabit it.
What good does that do us, though?
We know the cause of the stupor. Maybe we can find a way to cure our people. If anyone from the Alliance survived, and they already started their research into a cure.
I wouldn't count on it. It's more likely they're all dead.
Not necessarily. It's a large base, and I only found a few bodies. The rest of them must be somewhere.
Or you'll find more corpses, Yasna.
Hey! Something changed. The balloon over the base disappeared.
You mean it flew away, or did it fall to the ground?
Oh, I hope it's the latter. If it caught the west wind, it would have fallen in this area. We're lucky. It's hanging from a cliff, close to the ground.
Can you get to it? Unhook it?
Maybe that won't be necessary. Oh, shit. Somebody's here.
If all you're seeing is dots on the tracker...
No. I can see them with my own eyes. 2 of them, even.
2 people. Alive.
Huh? Where did they go?
Have you lost them?
Well, I can't see them now. They were here just a second ago.
Are you sure? What did they look like?
One was wearing an Alliance suit, a green one. The other one, I don't know. He looked different.
I see. And now they are nowhere to be found.
Damn right.
Doctor,
I know what I saw. 2 people alive. Some of them survived.
and you're going to look for them.
Yes. I'm glad we understand each other, sir.
I suggest focusing on what's certain. That balloon is still there, is it not? If it had operational cameras, we might get some answers.
You don't have to convince me, Astrogator. I'm going.
The rover is nearby if needed.
Good to know. Thank you.
How are you feeling?
Quite all right. I had you worrying again, didn't I?
Well, please don't mind me. I won't turn grey a second time in my life.
You know what, sir? It was these flies from the very beginning.
What do you mean?
My accident. For example, it's true, I hurt myself badly back then, damaged a radio. But that's not why I lost my memory. Soon after, flies flew from the bushes.
Right. There were bushes there too.
They subjected me to an electromagnetic field. Moreover, I believe the same thing happened to our people in the camp. To the antimat in those tunnels.
And to the whole convoy.
Yes.
Минимум кто-то у нас приехал на транспортере. Возможно, сейчас наконец-то с кем-то будем живым общаться, а не по радио. Так. А в кабине никого. Призраки. Это были призраки. Все понятно, ребят. Это транспортер плотва. Помните Ведьмака, да? Свистнул, и плотва тут как тут из-за бугра. В общем, транспортер тоже плотва. Ну, мы же помним, вот у нас есть мозг от летающего этого шара. Вот, собственно говоря, он, видимо, и привез нам транспортер.
I heard that the difference between past, present and future is nothing but a persistent illusion.
That's a quote, right?
Yeah. I'm not sure why it came to mind.
Так. Надо выехать на плато, а там уже думать, как туда проехать. Потому что на карте ничего не видно. Вот, аэростат. Мы должны подъехать к аэростату. Так, наверное, как и в прошлой первой части, я камеру подвыключу, потому что смысла в ней большого нету. Вот.
Yes,
Вот, вот так.
focus. What now? I'm getting close to this fallen balloon.
What's so funny?
Oh, nothing, sir. It's just, in my mind it sounded like the title of some Renaissance painting.
The fallen balloon of Regis.
Yes, exactly. I found the recorder.
The fallen recorder of Regis.
Please stop. From the top. Let's see. The 25th day of the mission. Morning. The balloon goes up. You can see the immediate surroundings of the base. They're operating at full capacity. The base is active. I didn't see that from below. They parked several vehicles on top of a nearby hill. The balloon is moving away from the base.
Which direction?
Approximately south. It found some water reservoirs. Many of them. Rocks, water, sand.
Anything noteworthy?
No, not really. No people, units, nor significant changes in the surroundings. The balloon's completing its loop. It seems quieter at the base. But there's still a few people. 2 vehicles that weren't there before. They're grouping up. A dozen people gathered in the square, next to the vehicles. They've left. There are no vehicles. There's no one. They must have set off towards their old base.
Or to the ship.
But why didn't they wait for the convoy to return?
Maybe they didn't know the others were in trouble.
Doubtful. It was after the Cloud's attack.
Well then, apparently that's how the Alliance treats its people. Lousily, without dignity.
The subsequent shots are similar to each other. They show an empty base. There are actually quite a few of these. Oh. Captured the moment I entered the base. And it's empty again. At 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I was on my way to the convoy by then.
So we won't find out anything else.
Wait. You're wrong. Someone was in the base. A man.
So he's real after all.
I knew it. I told you.
That you did. Please forgive my doubt. But where is this man now? And can we expect any more?
I think he's near the base. Judging by the last slide, the Alliance must have a hideout there.
And we need to go back, I guess.
Итак, мы выяснили, что все-таки живые люди здесь бывают периодически. А теперь осталось их, наверное, найти. Возвращаемся на базу Альянса и посмотрим.
Decades of space travel have instilled a certain conviction in me. I think people can be more dangerous and deceitful than anything else we may encounter on our journey.
I know that. Sometimes I think the presence of humans is the worst thing that happened in space. Or to space, even.
So why do you insist on seeking them out?
Because I also believe in human goodness. The selfless desire to help others. I can't believe otherwise. All my efforts would be meaningless.
I don't know whether to envy you or to worry even more.
Oh, that probe again.
Is it right near the base, within range of the control center?
Affirmative.
And?
Do you expect me to rummage through the enemy's equipment? Again?
Well, in my opinion, the more we learn while delaying our encounter with the Alliance, the better. So, what will it be, Doctor?
Agreed. I'm curious to see what it's recorded. Especially since it witnessed what happened to the convoy.
Так, добраться до места, где видели последний раз человека.
I could have spent countless days in this base and still not discovered their hideout. And it's right above my head. All I needed to do was look up.
So this means there's a view of the entire base from up there.
I'll confirm when I get there. But I know what's on your mind, sir. I could have been under surveillance ever since I arrived here.
Don't turn off your tracker. Maybe it'll give you a slight advantage before meeting them.
I'll have to climb without safety equipment. Theirs is nowhere to be seen.
No alternative route?
right. I'm almost there.
Perhaps it's the last moment to go back.
And do what? As far as I remember, we ran out of options here.
It's just, if I were you,
With all due respect, Astrogator, it is me being stuck on this surface. So if you let me, I'll take my chances. And I will find the man. That view. It made the climb worth it already.
so you're on top.
Yes,
Activity within radius?
I heard no beeps. And I see no dots. Shit! How?
What?
I found him.
Very well. Now keep your distance and be careful.
It's too late.
What? I can't hear you.
It's too late to keep...
Yasna, what is it? Why is it too late? Yasna, speak to me.
He's looking for others. He's...
You. What have you done?
Shit! He found you too.
Why?
And he's blaming us.
What did it gain you?
That's not good.
It's this planet. I'm trapped here too.
Get up.
So much for talking.
Yasna, don't provoke him.
If you would just listen to me for one moment.
I said get up.
You don't need to be afraid. I come in peace.
Oh, save it. I guarantee you'll have time to talk later.
What
Just keep your mouth shut. For your own good.
Okay, stay calm. He's going to lead you to his superiors, which is good in theory. Well,
Wait. Don't move. You didn't even spare the Arctan. Got some nerve to unleash such murderous shit. Hey, don't turn around.
You're a scientist, just like me.
Yasna, what are you doing?
You don't shoot at people.
Shoot. He has a gun.
I'm a technician, smartass. Firearms are chemical weapons. What's the difference? Same outcome.
Look, I know that people have died. Your comrades. But you have to understand.
I don't know what you want with us. You will answer to the Astrogator. He will determine whether there's room for understanding.
That's right,
It's
obviously.
really not necessary.
But if you try anything, I'll do it. I'll shoot you.
Yasna, I don't know what you're trying to do, but he sounds serious. There has to be a way.
Take it easy, please. I'll handle him.
Huh? What are you babbling on about?
You have a death wish. Only short answers from now on. I'll ask the questions and you'll answer with a short yes or no if you think it's safe to do so. Or some code. Maybe grunts. Do you understand?
Uh-huh.
Good, good. Is there anyone else?
Uh-huh.
So he's not alone. Are others close by?
Start, damn it.
Uh-huh.
Why can't I hear any other people?
Nuh-uh.
Hang on. There's no one else after all. Or maybe just... not people.
When it rains, it pours, huh?
Uh-huh.
That's surprising. Do you have some alien there? No, of course not.
Nuh-uh.
Got it, of course not. That's why I'm betting on a humanoid robot.
Uh-huh.
The electrobots have already been phased out. So it must be one of the Arctans. A model with a small head pressed into the body. One of those so-called porters. Theoretically harmless. But due to its tremendous strength and potential reprogramming, you best be careful around it.
Come on.
Do you want to tell me something about this man? Something about his appearance, maybe? Does it concern his outfit? Which part?
Oh, you just had to.
Legs? Torso? Head? It's about his head? What could be so unusual? I don't suppose you can see much since he has his helmet on? Really? No helmet? That's why I can hear him so clearly. If he's been alive for a long time, with these levels of oxygen and methane, he must be a lunatic.
It works. Let's go. Break time's over.
I can hear something's happening.
Keep it up. Straight ahead.
Where is he taking you? Do you think?
Where are you taking me?
You came here yourself. So what are you expecting, huh?
Don't risk it. Let it go.
You set up a field base down there, so I didn't expect you to have a second one here.
Yes, really?
Oh, really? I'm listening.
I have no idea what this place is, nor why or where you're leading me.
Doctor, bite your tongue for once. Jasna, I'm losing you. The signal is getting weaker. Wherever he's leading you, we won't be able to communicate.
Get in.
Go, Jasna. Stay calm.
I don't want to.
Go.
Jasna, I'm here. I'll do everything in my...
Не особо похоже на то, что он нас застрелит. Все-таки ученый не должен быть кровожадным. Но он вообще-то не ученый, он техник, но все равно.
Sit here. And don't you dare move. I have something for you.
О, дополнительные люди. Прикольно. Он тут не один.
That's even more than we need.
Мы наконец-то наткнулись на людей, и это уже хорошо, как минимум. То, что они к нам враждебны, в принципе, не очень, но это решаемо. Вполне.
I'm glad to see you guys too. What about our friend? Still cranky? I've always thought the speleologists weren't exactly the funny types. Although Spliskus the speleologist sounds pretty damn hilarious. Come on, you must be hungry. One for you. And one.
Но этот второй, соответственно, не в себе. Точно так же, как и мы находили своего напарника.
Swallow anything anyway. Spluskas, my friend. It's just me. Take it easy. You're safe. But you have to eat something to have strength. Oh, gee. Don't do that.
Третий тоже не в себе, сразу видно.
It's tasty. Eat. Come on, eat. Did you like it? Very nice. A few more. Unfortunately, I don't have any good news. I've searched the caves. I know Dr. Magdov went down there. If only you could tell me which cave she worked in. Maybe it would be easier then. If only you could. Sebulon has also gone missing without a trace. I don't even know where to look. And the whole convoy crew. I'll go there tomorrow. Maybe by then, with reinforcements. And it went smoothly. And you objected so much.
мусорит прямо в своей же пещерке. Ну, один к нам уже ползет.
Hey! Get off me!
Come on, comrade. Leave her alone. Let her sit there. I need to send a message. And you, mind your own business. Hello, Bridge. Rohitra speaking.
Rohitra.
Can you hear me? Over. You're still not getting through. This is an urgent announcement. It's the 26th day of the mission, 1300 hours, 42 minutes. I am reporting the presence of Commonwealth units on the surface of the planet. I have arrested one person. It's a woman, unarmed. I haven't noticed any other people or other units nearby, but this person was in active radio contact. I'm requesting backup. Over and out. Hey, Milos. Hope you're still in range. Listen, the Commonwealthers are here. I have one of them, a woman. She was talking to someone on the radio, but I didn't see anyone around. I see what you're doing.
I just wanted to sit more comfortably.
Yeah, sure. Better get comfortable with discomfort. We'll sit around for a while.
My name's Yasna.
Not that I'm asking.
You're Rohitra, right? I work as an astrobiologist.
Brother is a spy. Don't eavesdrop on me, Yasna. Don't talk to me.
I just wanted to ask.
Don't ask.
So what now? Talk to the wall?
I'm not prohibiting you from doing that. Yet.
Do you have air filters here? Did you know there's methane in the atmosphere?
I know. These tanks are a temporary solution.
Are you shielding yourself from the flies?
From what?
Flies. You named them that yourself. I mean, the Alliance did.
Seems to me that the commanding staff will have a lot to talk to you about. Fortunately, I don't have to.
You've been camping here long? I suppose you often go out for supplies.
You won't stop talking, will you?
Well, there's nothing else to do on this wretched planet.
True that. We've been waiting for backup for more than a day. They should be here soon. So I advise you not to have any stupid ideas.
You look like you've been here for at least a month. But fine, I'll play along.
I have no reason to lie to you.
Wait, Condor?
Condor what?
You? Are you from Condor's crew?
Yeah, so?
It doesn't make any sense.
Here we can agree. You're talking complete nonsense. What do you mean? How come that's such a revelation?
The Invincible was supposed to be here soon. Not Condor. Not now.
Where did you get this information from?
From intelligence.
There you go. Will you finally admit what you were up to here?
I'm from the Dragonfly, a small research unit. Our actual mission was coming to an end. We were on our way back when intelligence intercepted information about your ship.
Did they really send you to spy on us?
You could say so. We were supposed to seize this opportunity to surpass your research.
Then they led you on a wild goose chase. We didn't even have any research plan. We landed due to a malfunction in the main core. The work work dragged on for so long, the scientists were given permission to study the planet. They couldn't sit still in one damn place. That's all.
Fuck. Nothing adds up, but I know what's wrong with your comrades. The same thing happened to our people.
How many of you were there?
6 people. Only 2 of which are still unharmed.
Including you.
Me and our astrogator.
Is he around here too?
I'm the only one left on the surface.
So... not many.
I told you, we're a simple unit. Here's the rest. Gorski, a cyberneticist, a golden child. Serious beyond his years, yet full of youthful curiosity. He miraculously survived. I gave him my oxygen. Then the lander picked him up. Now I don't even know what state he's in.
That doesn't sound like a miracle to me.
Huh? What?
You saved him, not some dumb luck.
Merritt, a geologist. Her mind's as sharp as a razor. She's tough on stupidity like no other. She was a dear friend of mine. Koval, our physicist. He's unresponsive now. Always had a gentle nature to him, and a rather peculiar sense of humor. Krauter, a chemist. Second in rank to astrogator. What happened to his mind is tragic. Knowledge was everything to him. So, he lost...
Everything.
Yes.
Show them to me. There were more of us. Much more. Milos left for Condor with the survivors. Those who were unable to do anything, really. I stayed to see if anyone else survived. And so we wait. What a shame.
Do you smoke?
I would if I hadn't run out.
Here.
Курить нехорошо, ребята.
That's a good brand.
Koval always smoked them.
Ну, теперь мы знаем, что это не непобедимый экипаж, а, соответственно, из Кондора. Найти экипаж непобедимого еще, видимо, предстоит.
Something you won't like.
Oh, I'm listening.
My blaster doesn't work. I destroyed its power supply myself.
What?
I don't want to kill anyone. Ever again. I'd rather not remember it, you know?
So, you've killed before?
This one time. One too many. When was the last time you had something to drink?
The last time? I don't even remember.
Thought so. It's water. Local, but treated. Go ahead. You must be thirsty after everything you've been through.
Thank you. Oh, I needed that.
Me too. Been silent for nearly 2 whole seconds.
Very funny.
Do you really know what's wrong with them?
I know what caused it. And how. This planet is inhabited by microbots that your scientists have called flies. Millions of microbots. A real cloud.
What?
A cloud of flies, which can literally erase the human mind. Wash away all memories.
That sounds... Can you prove it somehow?
You'll find everything in my journal. The course of events. Pictures of the cloud. Should I throw it?
No, that's enough throwing. We'll do as follows. I'll give that astrogator of yours a message letting him know you're alive. Then I'll read your journal, and in the meantime, you will get some rest. You've been through a lot. Take my bedroll if you want.
I think I've rested long enough. Rahitra, you don't mind if I play with your probe? Well, okay. Take it easy. Rahitra, are you sleeping? I'll take that as a yes.
Таким образом, мы вроде бы вошли в контакт с Рахитрой, и он нам, может быть, даже уже начинает потихоньку, ну, скажем, почти доверять, да? Почти. Так, это у нас получается... Да, это у нас передвижной модуль, который, соответственно, делает силовое поле, да? Так, осталось только понять, где он находится. И, может быть, снять снимки с этого зонда.
The antenna must be outside. A sedative. Does he serve it to them in the food? Or does he take it himself?
Hey, you! How did you get here? The Commonwealth? What are you doing here?
Come on, stop pulling my leg. It's not funny, Rahitra.
If anyone's joking around here... Hang on. How do you know my name?
For crying out loud, we met yesterday. You really don't remember?
Is this some new trick of yours? Damn Commonwealthers. Go on, answer me.
Put that thing away. We both know the blaster doesn't work. You told me about it yourself. And about the man you killed with it.
Fuck.
I know that you're waiting for help from the Condor. Doing everything you can to take care of Spluskus and Lendor. I know what's wrong with them, and I'm guessing something similar might have happened to you.
Can you somehow...
Let me finish. You have my journal. Everything is in there.
Are you talking about this?
Yes. Read it. And I'll wait some more. So, have you read everything?
I've read enough. Take it.
Hey, it's going to be fine. We'll make it.
You're Dr. Yasna, right?
Yasna is enough.
Okay, Yasna. I have a favor to ask. Someone needs to go and find Milos. If that cloud really damaged my mind, then we don't know how much time has passed.
Don't worry. I was thinking the same thing. I'll leave right now. And you wait here with the guys.
Thank you. There's a rover down below. You must use another exit. A hidden one, so to speak. It's over here, behind me.
Итак, доктор Ясно. Тебе ясно, что дальше нужно делать, доктор Ясно? Да. Имя у нее, конечно, бредовое. Ну, что поделать. Так, мы должны спуститься вниз куда-то. Спуститься вниз, это куда?
Go ahead. I know. Good luck, Doc.
Нашли, отлично. У мужика у этого, соответственно,
That was...
бывает провал в памяти.
I don't know. I gotta tell Novik everything. Whoa, that is into one big pile.
Он тут очень давно. Если каждый день съедать вот их там 3 человека, соответственно, поделить эту кучу на 3, соответственно, они тут уже очень давно. Как минимум месяцев 5, наверное. Так. Карта нам не помощник. Возможно, мы должны идти по вот этим кабелям. Главное, чтобы было свет. Будет свет, мы пройдем. О, тут уже свободненько. Так, не сюда. Во, транспортер. Все отлично. Значит, мы уже фактически выбрались.
Come in.
Yes, sir. Good to hear from you. I admit that man's message fell short of reassuring me. Those reinforcements he spoke of arrived. I tried to intercept their response, to no avail.
No. On the contrary, I am supposed to follow them. There's something off with those people, Astrogator. I mean, more than I expected.
Are you talking about reinforcements, or have you met anyone else?
There were 2 more men with him, completely wiped out.
Well, that doesn't surprise me.
Rahitra, on the other hand.
Yes, Doctor?
He has some brain damage. When he woke up, not only had he completely forgotten our conversation, he couldn't even remember me. I'm not quite sure what's wrong with him, but he does everything he can to take good care of the other 2.
I see.
Oh, I haven't told you the most important thing. Condor's here.
Condor?
Yes. HQ messed everything up. It was Condor that was flying to Regis 3, not the Invincible. And that was some time ago. I'm following the transport that was headed there. We need to get to the bottom of this insane story.
Excuse me. Which answer?
I'm counting on it, Astrogator.
Движемся мы вроде в верном направлении. В принципе, тут туннель, и куда-то свернуть особо не получится. Главное, чтобы это облако на нас не напало снова.
What is Condor doing here?
Rahitra claimed they stopped here because of some kind of breakdown. Nothing more.
Do you believe it? Yes, sir.
Yes, I'd say so. He seemed genuinely amused by our orders.
Well, I should congratulate him on a good move then. He's starting broadcasting. I'm intercepting his transmission. Please listen.
Sir, I don't know if you're there anymore. I sent someone for you. You won't believe it. She's a member of the Commonwealth. And she's... all right. I suppose we can trust her. Probably even more than I can trust myself. But what? I'd just like to believe she'll find you alive. Over and out.
Yes, given the circumstances, I wouldn't count on...
I know. But I promised to do it, so I will. Besides, he'll only leave when he's certain that reinforcements won't arrive. And I don't want to be stuck in that cave with him forever.
Так, мы забрели не туда, но тут есть какие-то ящики. Кто-то здесь был, но мы не видим где. Ладно. Хотя можно включить, в принципе, опознавательный маячок. Сейчас попробуем это выполнить. Может, получится. Вот так вот. Нет, даже с маячком мы ничего особого такого не находим. Ладно, поедем дальше.
Oh, there's no time.
В потемках блуждать, конечно, мало приятного. Особенно, когда карту нифига не видно. Так. Мы проехали справа, значит, пойдем налево. Правильно ведь? Да, правильно. Ну, в принципе, игра медитативная, хоть и научная фантастика. Можно просто поразглядывать окрестности, скажем так.
I've driven to the place where they were stationed before they set up the base.
Do you want to stop?
Okay. Maybe I'll find something worthwhile. There's several artisans here.
Are they still working?
Yes. I wonder for how long. Sometimes I think we don't stand a chance.
What are you talking about?
About us, Astrogator. Humans. Biological organisms. All this so-called life is so fragile compared to the lifelessness of machines.
So you found more bodies.
One.
Is it Milos?
No. Someone else.
Well, you can't help him anymore. But there are still people who are alive and need you. Let's not forget about them. As you said yourself, Doctor. Please keep going.
Так, роботы тут явно занимаются какой-то бесполезной движухой.
Hey, Milos, come in.
I'm using an open
Here,
channel to
Hydra.
broadcast.
Over. How's it going?
Are you
No
receiving
obstacles
this,
so far.
Astrogator?
Affirmative.
Milos, what do you think? What's gonna happen now? I have no idea. I've never seen anything like this before. Perhaps the higher-ups can do something. Hey, Morrow! Sit down! I wish we had secured them better. But that's the matter. Have you found anyone else? One working Arctan so far. Several probes also seem people, Hydra. Only people matter. I know. The Arctan will help me look for them. I'm going away for a while. I stopped at the old excavations. I'll look for Pepsol. All right. I'll check the base again. Over and out. Hydra, come in. I'm moving on. About Pepsol. There's nothing we can do for him anymore. Over and out. Hey, Milos. I hope you're still within reach. Listen, the Commonwealthers are here. I have one of them, a woman. I doubt she was alone, but I didn't see anyone else. I've already broadcast to the base. Come back soon. I'm closing the channel. Talk to you later.
Okay, I think that's enough sightseeing for me. If Milos kept going, so should I.
Agreed.
And another one. The sight of death is starting to exhaust me more than frighten me. which in itself is quite...
Normal, Doctor. You're well aware that these are our survival mechanisms.
Yeah, I am.
Всего 2 фотокарточки, да? Маловато. Ну, как мы видим, в принципе, на базе были люди, но где они сейчас?
I'm still here, if you're wondering.
Большой вопрос.
It all just takes longer than expected.
I know the situation. No need to explain yourself, Doctor. We're in this together.
Так. И тут... Мы тут, походу, не пройдем. Зря поперлись сюда. Вообще, по идее, нам нужно направляться к Кондору. Вот она идет, путь к Кондору. Эта база нам ничем не поможет. Так. Может быть, робота можно как-то подцепить как-то? Нет? Никак? Жаль. Вообще, в принципе, они сюда носят
Nothing's changed, Astrogator.
Understood.
какие-то бесполезные контейнеры. Контейнер мы открыть не можем. Так. Вот тут еще есть открытая. Диафильм, который никак не реагирует вообще никакие действия. Так. Ну, я так понимаю, надо двигаться дальше. Так, это у нас по карте получается прямо, да? Значит, движемся.
Status? What's new?
Well, nothing really. At least not in the last 5 seconds, sir.
Right. Thank you.
Пейзажи просто, конечно, интересные, завораживающие, я бы сказал. Похоже на такие на лунные чем-то, да? Так, мы опять, по-моему, сбились, да? Да, нам направо надо. Вот и говорю, не хватает здесь явно какого-то направления, карты, еще какой-то. Вот есть карта, есть, но она
I'm listening.
открываемая.
Its hook is blocked by a force field. There must be an energobot somewhere, but I don't know if I can get to it.
Maybe you can go around the field.
I'll check. Although... It's pretty narrow here. The route is blocked all the way across. Boulders are blocking the way, so even if I turn the force field off, we still can't proceed. Oh, wait! A transporter. They're here. is standing still in front of the force field.
Is that Milos convoy?
I'll confirm soon, but yes, there's someone inside. More than one. Two.
And they're all in the transporter? Ready yourself for the worst, Doctor.
I am ready.
Мы, по-моему, нашли людей, но как-то не похоже это на обжитое пространство.
Going in. Well, actually, I'm squeezing in.
Еще бы свет включили, так вообще хорошо было бы.
They must be in the back. Moment of truth. It's on.
Did the door open?
Но не похоже это на обжитое, иначе бы свет был бы не выключен. Так. Там кто-то сидит. И датчик показывает, что там кто-то есть. Как туда попасть? Следы ведут туда.
Not exactly. The inner door is still locked, and the outer door is just shut. I repeat, now all doors... Wait! The back door open.
Они все дохлые.
This vehicle. It's a coffin, sir. A mass grave. They were all crammed in here. In the heat and darkness, with no chance of understanding what's going on.
Terrible. I'm sorry you have to see that.
The number of registers, 428. Playing in broadcast mode.
You found more of those?
No, it started automatically.
Hello, Condor. This is Roy Interest missing. It's day 26, time 8:05. I'm continuing my search for the missing crew. I've checked the excavation area. I've yet to find others. Come here as soon as possible. We need backup. Over and out. Hello, Condor.
Those were the longest few steps I've walked in my entire life.
Day 26.
Have you noticed anything?
Time is
Astrogator, please spare me. They're all
I'm
dead,
still searching for the missing crew.
and they died in
I've
such
checked
a
the
gruesome way.
excavation
I'm
area.
not talking about the recordings.
It's
There was
playing
no
over
one
and
else.
over, I know.
We need
It's
help.
jammed.
Come
The
first.
thing is, it's not the same recording.
Over and out.
It says the same thing over and over again.
Hello,
The same dates,
Condor.
times,
This is Rohit.
but they're different recordings.
It's day 26, time
Oh shit. That he has
8:06.
memory loss, we
I've
already know.
returned
What
from
strikes
the
me,
excavation
however,
site.
is
I
the
was
scale
looking
of
for
it.
others,
Yes,
but
indeed.
they were no
All these
longer there.
recordings have the same
I'll
content.
continue my search.
He's been here
We're
for
waiting
far too
for
long.
your support.
Far too long not to receive
Come
help from
back, will
Condor.
you?
Damn,
Over and out.
you're right.
Hello,
Nobody
Condor.
will come.
This is Rohitra
I'm afraid
speaking.
there's not a soul
It's day
here
26,
on this
time
damned planet, except for the
8:06.
three in the cave.
I've returned
I have a
from the
request.
excavation
I'm
site.
listening.
Let's skip listening to the rest of the recordings. Can you
They were
stop
no
them?
longer there.
No way.
I'll continue my
I'm not
search.
going back there.
We're waiting for your support.
Well, let's change the channel.
Come back,
Not sure.
will you?
That I
Over
can
and
do.
out.
All right.
Hello,
Talk to you in a
Condor.
second.
This is Rohitra.
Ah, much better.
Agreed.
Вернитесь к вездеходу, да? Значит, мы поедем все-таки другой дорогой. Потому что тут и поле, во-первых, нас не пропустят. И, соответственно, вездеход не проедет. Хотелось бы его не терять. И шадрала тут делать нечего.
Astrogator, Rahitra is firing off flares. He doesn't realize yet that no one else can see them. Except me. If I don't snap him out of this damn loop, he'll keep doing it until he dies.
Or goes insane. Yes, I understand the tragedy of this man. You want to save him. You want to save one more life.
Three more lives.
Так, поехали к Рахитре. Он не в курсе, что тех, кого он ищет, уже давно нет.
I found a direct route. I'll be in the hill soon.
Напоминаю, что у нас работает чат и на YouTube, и на vkplay.live. Вы можете, в принципе, написать свой комментарий, его будет видно под камерой. Вне зависимости, работает камера сейчас или нет, я периодически его выключаю, потому что не особо есть смысл в этой игре.
Yes, yes. I just need a moment to think.
As soon as you find something,
I'll report it. No worries, sir.
Так, нет, не сюда. Похоже, туда. Вот, да. Ух ты, смотрите. Там есть корабль, наконец-то. Возможно, мы на нем свалим. Почему нам о нем раньше не рассказали?
Okay, buddy. Where are you hiding?
Видимо, Рахитра нам не все рассказывает. Что-то он не договаривает. Так, он где-то здесь, да? Неподалеку.
Yasta, back already.
I found Milos.
So quickly. Where are they? Tell me what's going on.
yes, sir, you have to tell him.
Calm down. I'll tell you everything. Maybe you should sit.
Come on, talk to me. I don't want to sit down.
The cloud got to them. Not far from here.
We have to get them out of there. Help them.
Rahitra, you wanted me to speak. So hear me out. It happened a very long time ago. They're all dead. Nobody came for them. I don't think there's anyone alive there anymore. On Condor or anywhere else.
What are you talking about?
Every night, you forget about the events that happened after the Cloud's attack.
I may be forgetting things. You've already proven that to me, but I can't have forgotten that much.
Может.
You've been in this condition for a very long time.
How long? How long have I been like this?
Судя по консервным банкам, давно.
28 days. At least, that's how many times you've broadcast your morning message to Milos.
What the fuck? No! That's impossible!
I'm sorry to bring such news,
Doctor,
but I want to help.
Итак, мы узнали, что он здесь больше года.
Any longer.
hate to interrupt, but we have a problem. The cloud is coming.
Right now.
Yes, it's closing in on you. Hurry, Master.
Copy that.
Is that one of yours? What does he want?
It's our astrogator. He's warning us of the approaching cloud. Quick, get us to the hideout. Now, move!
Can it get through the force field?
Hey! What are you trying to do?
I'm done waiting. There's no need to anymore. There's no one left to look for. All that's left is revenge.
Astrogator, I think he wants to fight.
What a fool. Can't you stop him somehow? You'll cause trouble for both of you.
I don't think so. He's already opened the field.
I see. You can't beat him, join him. You have a much better chance of survival if you stick together.
У нас же есть корабль.
What's this?
You familiar with the energy transformation of Dirac emitters? Thought so.
The emitter's energy system isn't
Here,
that complicated.
take it. You can help. By shooting. I'll take care of maintaining the force field. When you aim, wait for the green light. Then you can take the shot. The device is connected to 3 combat machines.
Okay. Sounds simple.
Так, мы управляем антиматами, или как они там называются, и будем, соответственно, расстреливать сейчас это облако.
Let's stay in touch.
Copy that.
It's getting closer.
Фактически главный бой с боссом.
Soon it'll be within range of the gun. It's coming from the east, over the hill.
Так, с какой только стороны они приехали. Так, от Рахитра далеко лучше не отбегать. Тут еще и корабль наш. Хорошо бы защитить. Вот они. Отлично.
Affirmative. I see it.
Это как из пушки по комарам.
Why not 100? Damned flies. Later, Rahitra. Later.
Так, у меня пушка перестала работать.
I got some. Did I help?
Так, вроде мы их победили, да? Но что-то не похоже на это. Микроботов слишком много еще пока в воздухе. Но нас пока прикрывает поле.
What is it? What should I do? Come on! Tell me where to shoot!
That's not so easy. There's too many. Just shoot them. Oh, come on.
Но, кстати, стрелять мы не можем. У нас нет возможности это сделать. В общем-то, бой был заскриптованный, и от нас мало что вообще зависело здесь.
Don't tell me you're starting to regret this, Rahitra. I can't believe you dragged me into this. That's what you think. Running
Пора
away
сваливать.
is the most reasonable option for me. Maybe it's time.
Рахитра валим. Да, сражаться с ними нету смысла, надо валить. Как можно быстрее и дальше. Так, Рахитра уже куда-то свалил.
Keep shrinking. Do something about it, will you? Rahitra, are you there? What's going on with you? Fuck. You've got to be kidding. Stay in touch, yeah? Huh. Good one. You could warn me before you bugger off someplace.
Может, он свалил? Так, зайти мы не можем. Но он, наверное, на корабле уже. Хотя мы туда добраться не сможем. Тут мы хоть как-то прикрыты, хоть металлическая какая-то конструкция, а как мы помним, мушки вообще, они силовое поле пробивают, соответственно, там магнитные импульсы действует на людей. По идее, такая большая железяка должна магнитные импульсы убавлять.
Where the hell have you been?
I have to secure my people. We can't stay here anymore. It's too exposed. We have to run.
But where?
Isn't it obvious? Condor.
Ну, наконец-то мы сваливаем.
What are you gonna do?
We'll send the Cyclops out to fight.
Cyclops? That's a code name for...
It's more of a moniker for an 80-ton machine with firepower exceeding all antimates combined. We usually use it in conditions of high radiation contamination, enormous pressures and temperatures. Due to the interference of the force field, it floats several feet above the ground, so it doesn't depend on the surface.
Wait! Haven't you had enough? It might be time to hide and consider other options.
You must be kidding. I'm not gonna sit on my ass in the dark. Now I finally know what happened?
I see you're not gonna listen to me either.
Because there's nothing to talk about. Look, I'm giving you a simple choice, Yasna. Are you going or not?
Go where there could be water, medicine, resources, or stay here to die. Wow, such a hard choice. I hope I won't regret it. Too bad you didn't mention earlier that you had a working saucer. We could fly to Condor right away, or even into orbit.
Working is a big word. It's just a tin can with a couple of sputtering engines. Controlling it technically doesn't work.
Somehow it does not surprise me. Let's fly.
Just a minute. I'm waiting for the force field to shut down, which should be soon.
И мы, словно Пегас, взмыли в небесную твердь. Да, прямо на тарелке. Интересно, да?
Hold on, was it?
Согласен с тобой. Надо держаться, когда такой импульс.
He's not here.
Ritra, he took his men to the ship. They're inside now. You had rather a hard landing.
How do you know all this?
Well, I heard him talking to them. To you.
Didn't he notice I wasn't responding?
Yes, he did. He said he'd be back.
Так, нужно попасть на Кондор, да? Ну,
If he expected me to wait here, he's sorely mistaken.
погнали. Мягкое приземление у тарелки сразу видно по краям, да, вот как она забурилась.
To be expected that we'll lose communications as soon as you enter the cargo bay.
Wow. It's impressive.
The Condor?
Yes,
It looked majestic in the pictures.
in real life too. I think I know where a hitcher is. Sure thing. So many tons of steel.
Indeed. You'll have to establish a connection using one of the devices on the ship.
All the more reason for me to find him quickly. Ah. So that's their marvel of military technology. Hitcher wastes no time.
Is it attacking already?
For now, he's only released the Cyclops, as they call it.
The hell is he thinking?
It's floating majestically, 3 meters above the ground.
Ah. What does it look like? Must admit that I haven't seen any pictures of the Cyclops. The Alliance tried to keep its existence a secret.
It's big. Bigger than a transporter. Its launchers are hidden for now. But for some reason, it gives off such an unsettling impression.
Does it make any sounds?
No. It's big and quiet.
I'll be able to confirm it in a while, but so far everything indicates
What is it, Astrogator?
headquarters were right about the Invincible. It's actually flying here. If I'm reading the message correctly, they'll be here in a few days. They're looking for the missing Condor. And they have no idea of the danger.
Everything makes
Turns out it's mostly about the condor.
Итак, мы поднимаемся на Кондор. Просто монументальное сооружение. Ну, это, я так понимаю, все-таки космический корабль по форме. Но как эта махина должна взлететь в воздух, не очень понятно.
onboarding.
Научная фантастика должна быть более научная, как говорится. Скажем, что тут очень какие-то интересные двигатели. И нас сразу ожидает, что правильно, куча трупов. В этой игре вообще, в принципе, наличие трупов уже, по-моему, не должно удивлять. Они тут везде. А вот живых людей, ну, кроме роботов, да, мы встречаем редко. Скажем так. Во всяком случае, живых и при этом в сознании. Так.
I'm sorry, but you won't need this anymore.
Есть какая-то карточка, перфокарта. Возможно, это для компьютера или еще чего-то. О, сколько техники, а? И пустого места тоже. Вот зачем делать ракеты, да, вот с таким пустым пространством? Для чего? Так. Что, лифт приехал, нет? Больше тут лутать, в общем-то, нечего, да? Так, лифт приехал, отлично. Ага. Эта перфокарта у нас не для компьютера, а для лифта. Ну, в принципе, научная фантастика, да?
Let's go up.
Почему нет?
Next stop, Rahitra.
Видимо, это для системы безопасности, да, у каждого сотрудника своя какая-то карта. Ну, в данном случае не электронная, а перфокарта, да, с определенным количеством отверстий в нужных местах, которая пускает куда-то на определенный этаж, скажем, да, уровень допуска. Интересная система. Почему нет, в общем-то?
Okay. Not quite at the bridge yet, but I'm getting closer. Much closer, Rahitra.
Так, лифт не активный, мы должны его как-то включить. Должен быть где-то переключатель, рубильник. А, нет, вот есть активный лифт. Отлично. Так, P5. Я не хочу, мы не все облутали еще. Ладно, придется ехать. Я хотел пройти вон там облутать.
What is with all these security measures?
Ага, отлично. Нас и не пустили.
Rahitra,
How did you get to the upper deck?
I have a card, but now
It doesn't work. Not everyone had access to the bridge. Next time, rob someone of higher rank. Over and out.
what an asshole.
Козлина. Так. Найдите карточку доступа до лифта, ведущего на мостик. То есть нам все равно, по идее, надо облутаться здесь, а только потом
It must be the
поехать на
main
лифте.
way. Surprisingly, everything's still running. Was Rahitra here?
Вот. Нас даже и не пустили, да, то есть облутаться надо по-любому. А в некоторых играх сам ходишь, лутаешь все. И, соответственно, есть выбор, лутать, не лутать. А здесь даже без выбора. Да, мы, то есть, по-любому лутаем. Так, сюда нам не пройти, да? А вот, кстати, двери тоже открываются вон по своей ключ-карте. Вот она. Отлично, нашли.
Bingo. This one should do the trick. I just hope I can make it before Rahitra attacks with that bloody Cyclops. If he hasn't already.
Так, там темно, там не пройти. Вот здесь еще дверь открывалась.
Someone tried to eat soap.
Я мыло с зубами. Ну, если Рахитра здесь, получается, год, да? Ну, кстати, удивительно, почему он там был. Почему он не здесь год жил, например, да? Вот смотрите, какое условие замечательное. Свет есть. Я так понимаю, здесь должен быть и кислород. Потому что вряд ли тут... Хотя вот насчет кислорода уже вопрос. Если он здесь. Так. Ну, люди явно были не в себе, не в сознании. Которые пытались что-то записывать по привычке, да. Старая привычка делать записи приводит вот к таким каракулям. Люди в капсулах. В принципе, Рахитр, кстати, мог и сам так же.
Couldn't get out. Poor bastard.
И нам сразу ответили. И капсулы.
Rachel must have given them something to calm them down, as he did in a hideout. Huh. This soporific could be useful, although I prefer not to have to use it.
Так, нашли снотворное. Отлично. Возможно, будет какая-то нужда в нем. Еще карточка. Так. Здесь мы были, здесь мы были. Здесь тоже не интересно ничего. Сюда нас не пускают. Видимо, все. Да, походу мы все блутали. Только вот здесь, наверное, не были, да? Да. Туда, в это крыло я не ходил еще. Вот почему они такие, кстати, высушенные все? Потому что мы мумифицированы, а воздух очень чистый, нету, видимо, ни бактерий, ничего. Так, больше здесь ничего нету. В принципе, можно отправляться на мостик. И улетать отсюда.
Were you deliberately trying to slow me down?
I didn't design these elevators, if that's what you're asking.
No, that's not it. You can clearly control them, but... Never mind.
Так, мы уверенно приближаемся к концу игры, да? Мы должны уже полететь. О, кто-то у нас есть.
Rahitra!
Here.
Вот он.
Now that you're here, why don't you help me?
With what?
With the probes. You're over the battlefield. I do have visuals from the Cyclops here, but I can't do everything on my own. Oh,
Да не работает твой циклоп.
activities.
Мы уже пытались стрелять по мухам из пушки.
You helping or not? Come on, Yasna. It's about to start. I can't wait any longer.
But why, Rahitra? What for?
I'm aware that I may lose communications. The Cyclops won't stop fighting, but I'll lose visuals. You understand?
That's not what I asked.
Yasna, make a decision. Here and now.
Ясно? Тебе ясно?
Come on. How's it gonna
Так,
be?
ну что, стреляем из пушки по воробьям и ничего не получаем, или не участвую в этом? Я думаю, что стрелять из пушки по воробьям нету смысла, и надо просто сваливать с этой планеты.
No. You're on your own. I'm gonna call my commander.
Fine, suit yourself. Just don't disturb me.
Ну ладно. Мы даже отойдем. Так, используй радиосвязь, чтобы связаться. Так, радио. Вот оно. Так. Цифры и буквы, да? Вот, есть.
Astrogator Novik speaking. The IC Dragonfly Unit Commander. Condor, are you there? I see you're picking up the signal.
It's me. I'm reporting from the bridge.
Good job.
They're gonna fight soon.
Already?
Yes, already.
Couldn't you...
No, Astrogator. Believe me, I haven't encountered such a stubborn individual in a very long time. If ever.
May I suggest you...
Ah, did you hear that?
Yes, yes. It's hard not to.
Oh, what a fucking mess. I must check on him.
Copy that. Awaiting contact.
Rahitra? What's going on?
I don't understand. It was going so well.
Is it over now?
The field helmed? It got so many of them. It's gone completely mad. Now it's wandering around aimlessly.
Sounds familiar. They look enraged.
Yeah, pissed off like hell.
Listen, I connected with my astrogator. We need to talk about what's next.
Won't leave it like this. I guarantee you.
Rahitra, your men are on their way here. On the Invincible.
I've heard that before.
Turns out it was true all along. They're flying here. Do you hear me? We'll sort everything out.
So, Horpak is flying here with company? What an honor. And when will they arrive, if I may ask?
We anticipate they'll arrive in a few days.
A few days? That's a lot of time for me.
I realize. We'll come back to that. But let me go back to the radio. I'll return soon. I'm back. The fight is over.
Well, I think I know the outcome. I'm registering increased activity from the cloud.
Yes. A complete fiasco.
This was to be expected. You didn't expect the attack to succeed, did you?
If you had seen Rahitra, it was like all the energy had drained out of him.
Maybe that's a good thing. Should cool his impulsiveness, right?
I guess so.
Do you think he's finally ready to talk? I'd like to talk to him.
Okay. I'm switching you to the bridge. He should be able to hear you now.
Hello, Condor. This is Astrogator Novik, commander of the IC Dragonfly ship. I repeat, this is Astrogator Novik to the crew of the USCA Condor cruiser. Please come in.
Could you stop with all these? Rohitra, Engineer Rohitra. Among our crew, I'm the last man standing, so to speak, which I guess makes me commander. Who would have thought?
In that case, I'm making an official request to join our forces. To prevent the danger that threatens both sides.
Oh, enough, Novik. That's enough. I agree, officially, and all that jazz. We're already taking steps to eliminate the threat. So far, however, your crew has not been cooperative. Anyway, we stopped playing defense and took the fight to them. The Cloud suffered significant losses. As a counterattack, though, it disrupted our communications.
Playing defense sounds a lot better than we're getting our asses kicked.
Doctor, not now, please.
No, it's true. Fighting against the Cloud is exceptionally difficult. But any opponent can be defeated. All it takes is the right tool.
Meaning what exactly? Let me remind you that we're dealing with a dispersed entity whose technological prowess is still unknown. And it has so far destabilized every machine sent its way. Even the most specialized ones.
That's why I'll keep it simple this time. No electro brains, no memory, only pure energy.
What? A nuclear weapon? Seriously?
Damn right. I won't leave all this unresolved.
How many warheads do you have?
54. from 30 kilos to 100 megatons.
Whoa. That's quite an arsenal. Over the top, I'd say.
We really do have enough power.
That's an understatement, Doctor. An amount of energy could rip the planet to pieces.
I'm not an idiot. I won't send everything at once. I'm preparing 8 smaller warheads to start with.
And then?
We'll see.
Are you sure this is a good idea, Rahitra?
Listen, Yasna, I know how it must look to you. A hot-headed guy from the Alliance who wants to use nukes. But put yourself in my shoes. I have 24 hours tops of complete situational awareness. I'm taking action here and now based on my best judgment. I don't know what will happen later. Where will I wake up? In what condition? So I'm going to avenge my people before that happens and ensure the safety of those who survived. They all deserve better than this. I know you understand. You're like me. You would do anything for your crew.
Look, I understand how you feel. But you can't approach this problem in terms of revenge. We are dealing with creations of necro-evolution. Dead evolution. Or probably non-sentient ones. Taking revenge on the cloud is like...
Whipping the ocean for sinking the ship?
Exactly. Like Xerxes. We won't gain anything from a mindless attack. On the other hand, knowledge about these creations may turn out to be crucial in helping their victims. In helping you, Rahitra.
My memory, you could...
It's possible.
Well, thank you.
What for? I haven't done anything.
For reminding me of my mom. But as long as the cloud is a threat to others, my condition comes second.
You, Rahitra, are still reasoning as though we were standing face to face with a thinking opponent. What if these beings are not our enemy at all?
Oh, good one. Are you forgetting how many of us they've already killed?
I will never forget, Rahitra. Still, I can't help feeling that they operate without any strategic plan. They attack from one incident to another. They're non-sentient, as the doctor put it.
So what, they're stupid? And that's why they can't be hostile? It's absolute nonsense.
Well, it could be. Yes, sir. What do you think?
Что мы выберем? У этих машин нет к нам осознанной...
React to radio waves, to brain waves.
How?
They're breaking down communications to thwart the exchange of information.
So... they see no difference between a man and a machine? They take our brains for transmitters. That's why they're attacking us?
Exactly.
Wait, what species are you talking about?
Dr. Yassin found various traces of conflict, lasting for hundreds of thousands of generations.
I'm mainly referring to other machines that evolved simultaneously on Regis 3. For instance, those structures we called the city, or the robots you uncovered at the excavation site. Who knows what kind of technology they had?
Uh-huh. And you're saying they were fighting each other?
Or competing is a better word. But yes.
I don't buy it. It's like some robot fables.
No, Rachel, these are no fables. We have gathered evidence for this.
How did these machines even get here? Who built them?
Our cyberneticist had a hypothesis before he lost consciousness.
About the Lyrans.
Yes, that one.
Lyrans. It does ring a bell. Wasn't there a book about them?
The Cranian's monograph. According to his notes, before the explosion of Zeta Lyra, the 6th planet of the system is inhabited by intelligent beings. Let's say their scout ship landed here and that a disaster occurred. Some kind of reactor explosion, chain reaction. Suffice to say, the wreckage that landed on Regis 3 had no living beings on board.
Only the machine survived.
And then what? They started bashing in each other's tin heads? Doesn't make much sense to me. Machines don't have emotions. They don't argue.
First things first. Millions of years ago, some highly advanced race sent machines to Regis 3. And these were specialized homeostatic mechanisms. left with no one to command them. As an engineer, you know well how it is. A robot does what it needs to do, whether it serves someone or not. At first, they probably just repaired themselves, or built a home for their dead masters.
Until something forced them to change.
Exactly. Certain types of predator eat anything that moves. So I'm betting they were attacked by local fauna. The key was that these machines had the ability to produce others as needed. To combat, say, flying reptiles, they started producing flying machines.
That still doesn't explain why they started fighting among themselves. Since they already defeated the living organisms, why keep producing themselves? It makes no sense.
What is a guiding principle of a homeostat? To survive. Apparently the machines pose a threat to one another. They use the same source of energy to function. A common, finite resource.
Okay, but why did some flies survive this? Not something bigger and better.
The way I see it, they were better. The best. In necroevolution, the bots that used up the fewest resources won. So they miniaturized, or became sedentary. The former process gave rise to the cloud. The latter started this bizarre genre of metal structures, resembling vegetation, which formed the city.
And they're still growing?
No. They lost the fight for survival, and now they're just rusting remnants. Only one form survived. The flying microbots that conquered all land areas on Regis 3.
So these flies were just the best adapted.
To the conditions of this planet? Yes, that's how it works.
So, to summarize, some alien race sent advanced robots to Regis 3. The local dinosaur-like monsters tried to eat them, so the robots produced other robots, which produced more and more robots, until they fell victim to their own overproduction. After a number of iterations and wars for resources, they spat out the murderous cloud, which took over the planet.
Indeed. To put it simply...
For me, the matter is perfectly clear. Makes no sense to bomb these creatures. I'd even say it's a greater danger to us than to them.
But how else do you imagine defeating the cloud?
Well, that's the thing. I don't. It's invincible. Yes, sir. Do you agree?
Well,
Я согласна полностью.
Yeah, I very much agree. Another attack would make no difference. Just a few flies are enough for the cloud to regenerate.
what if we destroy their nests?
No, Ritra. Unless we want to destroy the entire planet, it's impossible to eliminate them all. And even then, there's no guarantee they would die in space. After all, the flies need no air, water, or food, only solar energy.
But what else can we do, if not attack?
Либо подождать непобедимого и свалить все вместе, либо эвакуироваться. Но так как тут, в принципе, достаточно много людей у него, да, то эвакуироваться даже не на чем. Потому что на тарелке не хватит места тупо. Можно просто подождать.
The Invincible is near. We can wait for its arrival.
Huh, right.
That is one solution. I was hoping to come back to Dragonfly. Back home.
Huh. Done. Warheads are armed. One more press of a button. And there'll be no turning back. I can't.
That was close.
I'm suspending all actions leading to conflict. But what should I do now?
Well, we have a lander. So you can get to the Dragonfly.
All of us?
Yes. Your men are welcome on board.
I'm staying.
What?
What?
I'm staying here. We'll wait for the Invincible together.
Yes, sir. Are you sure?
Someone has to warn them, Astrogator. And Rahitra is, well...
Don't sugarcoat it, Yasna. I think we're all aware of my condition.
Yes, the doctor reported it.
Because of this and many other reasons, I feel I must stay.
Well, I need to check on the guys. It was good talking, Astrogator. See you in a minute, Yasna.
Yeah. Take care. So, he's gone.
Doctor. Yasna, it was truly an honor. I'm having a hard time finding the right words.
I know I couldn't keep my mouth shut. Sometimes. But that doesn't change the fact that I'm extremely grateful to you. You could have flown away so many times, yet you stayed with me until the end. Thank you.
You shouldn't thank me. It was my bounden duty as commander. My only regret is that I couldn't do more. And that some decisions...
Please don't blame yourself anymore. There's no point. Now Koval, Krauter, and Gorski need you. Understood?
Yes, Mom.
Have a safe journey, Novik.
Thank you, Yasna. And... see you soon. Over and out.
И таким образом Ясна осталась на Кондоре, чтобы дождаться экипаж непобедимого.
You look...
like shit. I know.
really tired. That's what I meant to say.
Because you're trying to be polite. The undeniable truth is, I look and feel like shit. Will you close it for me?
Of course. Support and stimulants will help you.
I won't sleep. I can't. You know that. I have to endure somehow.
The situation won't get any better if sleep deprivation kills you. Stimulants should only be taken in exceptional circumstances. Not every day.
Well, this is an exceptional situation. I can't imagine a more exceptional one. It's a strange feeling. Remaining conscious in the hibernator.
You clearly haven't visited the infirmary often. This is a standard procedure for a long recovery.
Will you take another look at Landor and Spluskas?
I'm doing it now. Don't worry.
Thanks. But you're still wondering whether to go to the nest. This is probably your last chance. If you want to make it before the Invincible arrives, it would be good to have you here when they come.
No, I'm not going. I know it's a unique opportunity to get closer to this phenomenon, and I might never get another chance. But I've thought about it a lot, and I'd rather stay here with you. Now rest. You should save your strength for their arrival.
Было бы странно уйти, если тут люди не в себе. Таким образом, мы остаемся дожидаться, когда прилетит непобедимый, и с его помощью уже улететь наконец-то с этой планеты.
Down you go, oh bright sun. Night is not that scary.
Прилетел.
They've arrived. Rahitra, do you hear? They're landing now. Rahitra?
И вот на такой ноте, собственно говоря, заканчивается игра. У нас получилась достаточно неплохая концовка. Мы, я так понимаю, дождались экипаж непобедимого, на котором, собственно говоря, улетит вся команда. Соответственно, всех, кого мы нашли, мы отправили либо на Стрекозу, либо, соответственно, здесь, опять же, на Кондоре. Ну, а Рахитра, он у нас в камере таки заснул, да, то есть у нас он там восстанавливался. Видимо, тоже мы берем его с собой. В принципе, это была достаточно интересная игра. Ну, может быть, да, каких-то объектов и так далее, они тут присутствовали, которые обычно в играх не часто встречаются. В принципе, видно, что эта игра была по мотивам романа Станислава Лема. Конечно же, само ни Рахитры, ни Ясны в самой книге не было, не упоминалось в «Непобедимом», но экипаж «Непобедимого» мы увидели? Увидели. А сама планета тоже описывается примерно таким же образом. Станислав Лем очень часто грешит тем, что описывает различные объекты, действия и так далее. В принципе, игра очень интересная, как повторюсь. Ну, а на этом, я думаю, все. На следующем стриме у нас будет следующая игра. На сегодня это все. Напишите в комментарии, что вы думаете про эту игру. Может, кто-то сейчас ее проходит так же, как и я. На следующем стриме мы продолжим наше прохождение. Ну и